torque value is more closely related to the bone density. How about the preparation for heart stent? Simple. Take an impression and apply a low model and bite recording. And the other thing is the CBCT scanning. After that, patient second visit, you can do surgery. So this is in the world, there are a lot of guide systems and program and surgical template. Do you want some break? Couple break?
2:30.
How are you going? If it is within 10 minutes time, you can take a break, have a rest. Yeah.
10 minutes. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
So
10분.
2:30,
Yeah.
we'll take
Yeah.
a break. Yeah, thank you.
actually, this is the Nobel Guide system. Their system is like this. If you want the Nobel Guide, when patient first visit, take the impression and send this impression to the laboratory. And in the laboratory, they make the manual diagnostic Excel. And then duplicate the Excel like this. After that, they making some radiographic stent. Yes. And they put in some marker in the radiographic stent. And then patient second visit, wearing the radiographic stent in the patient mouth and taking a 1 CT. After that, put out the radiographic stent and only radiographic stent scanned using the CT scanner. They called this is the double scan. It means they don't use the STL files, model scan or intraoral scan files. They only using the CT scan files. After that, they matching this radiographic stent into the patient mouth and then making the virtual surgery. After that, they make some holes on the radiographic stent and then put in some metal links. Furthermore, if you need one-day implant concepts, they cut off the stone cast like this and put in a lab analog with the stone cast and pouring the stone again and make this kind of the stone model, and on the model they make the prosthesis. Sometimes, actually, 5 years ago, it looks so awesome. But nowadays, it is so stupid things. And then, using a guide like this, especially, they use the metal link and long drills. And every time, they have to change the metal links. But most important things, when they connecting this metal link inside of the stent, it is correct. I cannot believe that. So this is the total procedures. Normally, patient first visit here, and this takes about 2 weeks or 1 week, and second visit, after taking a CT, 3 days later, they showed some virtual diagnostic result, and then if you want the one-day implant concepts, it takes over 15 days. And third visit, surgery start. It takes almost 1 month. Right? But nowadays, Simplant or 3 shapes, and also ArtGate, our system, say this kind of the procedure. So patient first visit, taking the CT and taking the impression, and then send the data to the center, and 1 week later, so using this kind of the procedure, we can eliminate almost 20 days. And then 1 week later, second visit, we can do the surgery. So this is very simple logics.
Yes.
Yeah.
All I can see is your cases are of the partial edentulous.
Yeah.
And what about the full mouth?
Full mouth
construction?
case.
So it will be a different
Yes, right.
arrangement.
Yeah. I will show you full mouth case after coffee break. After coffee. So normally in partially dangerous case, only one visit. One time prepare the surgery, and second time we can do the surgery. So first thing is take an impression upper and lower, and make a stone cast and make the 5 registrations. I highly recommend the full arch impression, and I don't matter about the impression materials. Even though you use the lower materials, if your impression technique is a little bit deeper, the impression is long. So if you are good at the arginate impression, yes, it is okay. Why not? You can use. Most important thing is less distortion and making some accurate stone cast is most important things. And second is the taking a CBCT. But when you're taking the CBCT, we have to use one special tray. It's an absolute marker. It acts as an absolute marker. It's called as an alt tray. So it is very shallow tray. And its characteristic is a radio pack. So before CBCT taking, put in some heavy body silicone or pipe registration material into the alt tray, and put in this tray in an operation site, not opposite side, operation site. Even though this patient looks like me, losing the molar, this tray, it's an anterior type, so just put in the mouth and taking a CBCT. Yes, so using CBCT taking with the alt tray is important things. After taking a CBCT, you can get this kind of the image. Can you see the alt tray is here, and here, and here? And we matching all of the surface of the tray, not a point. All of the surface checkings. It is more accurate. And then erase this SDR data. This is the final matching conditions. This is the logics. So we obtain this kind of the image. So some of audience sometimes ask to me, you said putting an alt tray in the mouth, it means patient mouth is opening, right? But sometimes in a hard bone case, you can make the provisional restorations. But patient mouth is opening. How do you know the patient occlusal conditions? It is not depend on CT images, but depends on cast images. So matching the operation site first, and then if we loading the antagonist, it is the perfect occlusions. So based upon these occlusions, we made the provisional restorations. But this is our jobs. After the CBCT taking, we have to checking the CT conditions. It's very important things. So this is one of the keys, and after keys, we have to the coffee break. So this is the same patient, and when I taking the CBCT, and after checking the CBCT, I immediately taking another CBCTs. Why? What is the different image? Can you see these two lines? There is some blurring, trembling. It means, do you know the principle of the CBCT taking? It's a this kind of the architecture here, and it is rotating. And sometimes the machine touches the patient's shoulder. At the time, patient will be moved, and then we can obtain this kind of the tremblings. But we don't know about the real boundary of the tooth. So after CBCT taking, we have to always checking some tremblings. So if you find some tremblings, immediately have to take another CBCTs. So I highly recommend rescanning. How about this image? Yes, left side is almost good, but how about the right side? How about here? Can you see there's some ghost image here and here? So in this case, we have to, I highly recommend the rescanning. So after CBCT taking, you have to checking the all side of the operation side. It's very important things. So if you find the trembling, rescanning immediately and unload the CBCT into the heart center. It's a clinical tips. So checking a CBCT immediately is very important things. And after coffee break, I have to tell very important things. You have to understanding the true nature of the CBCT. It's a very interesting things. And then I'll show you full case, full mouse cases. Thank you so much for your attention.
Thank you. We'll leave the question and answer afterwards at the end. Yeah. So can we have a break for 15 minutes? And if you have time, you can go look around at the posters, which are very good clinical
Actually,
posters.
in a world, Jesse attended some poster. One month ago, Nagajan had some big symposium in New York, and a lot of our global colleagues.
Yep.
Thank you.
Presented some poster. Yeah.
We'll switch off the light in here. We'll switch off the light for them to see the posters. Yes. Yes. Yeah, we have the course, 3 days course on